Hello, everybody. I am Stephanie Miranda Jala. I am here to speak about empowered motherhood. Thank you so much, Deidre of the Awakening Her Festival, a festival here to empower women. I'm going to get started as people join, and you can always share the link of this recording with your friends, with the people that you care about, whether you're a mother or not. Motherhood is one of the most important initiations of a woman. And I did not realize how big of a challenge and transformation this was going to be in my own life. Before I was a mom, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be the best mom. I just pictured my hair to be all like beautiful and curled, and I'd be in flowy dresses. And I mean, I am wearing my flowy dress today, right? To fulfill on that mission. And when I had a baby, I didn't realize how hard it would be. I had no idea why this tiny little human was so much work and why I couldn't do anything in my life. But we are missing one of the most important things in our society. And I'm going to talk about these gaps and how we can move forward so that moms are empowered in their journey. We have grown up at least thinking that doing things, making money, are one of the key ways that we measure our self worth. And I had gone from climbing the corporate ladder, being quite accomplished as a public speaker, creating female empowerment movements, to then wiping bums and changing dirty diapers. And I didn't know how to value myself anymore as a mother, because a lot of these things that you did as a mother were seen as low level activities. You're cleaning the house, you're doing dishes, you're cooking, and it almost seems like you're being reduced to a maid. And so I had this real identity crisis. I didn't know how to value myself anymore. Yet intellectually, I knew that mothers have such a big impact and imprint on our children's lives. If you think about it, the first 7 years of a child's life are the most important foundational years of their life, because it creates the foundational neural pathways of how they view the world. And when moms, someone's commenting, mom is such a tough job, it scares me how much work it is. You know what? I'm telling you, it never was meant to be this hard. Mm-mm. Mothering was never meant to be this hard. Why? Why? Because we live in a villageless society. We used to live in villages, right? Have you heard the term, it takes a village to raise a child? Well, guess who's raising the child with the village support? The mom. The mom is supposed to have a village around her. And I did the math, like 7 people minimum, so that everybody in the village has well being. Not just 7 people dedicated to the mom, but everyone's taking a part of the workload. So now moms, and if you're a single mom, you, which I am, taking on the workload of a 7 person village in one person, that's a lot. Do you think we're set up for success? No. At the same time, we have to remove ourselves from any victim vibration to rise above. And as I was saying before, was that the first 7 years of a child's life is one of the most important years of a child's life. So who do you think's well-being is the most important thing? Mom. Because mom is the heart of the home. Mom is the nest. Mom is their safety. Mom is their love. Mom is their nourishment. But how can I, as a mother, nourish my children fully if I'm not being nourished myself? So we have a huge opportunity here. First of all, yes, we do need to change the way society is. We need to shift the way that communities are created, so there's more community support. Okay, and I believe that this would be a perfect role for the masculine to take on, to build the infrastructure, to build the physical resources so that families can thrive. But what as mothers, what can we do, or women can we do? The first thing is for us to be able to receive love and support, receive self-care, receive self-love. Because how can I nurture and parent my child from a place of love and safety if I don't have that for myself? So emotionally and energetically, this is one of the most valuable things that we can do to alter the entire course of humanity. If we look back at our own childhood, where did we feel unloved or unsafe? And what tools would have been useful for our own mother to be supported in so that she could have received a deeper level of love and safety? And a lot of times, love and safety looks like emotional support, financial support, a home, stability, okay? The feminine has been guarded for many generations, rightfully so. There has been this toxic abuse victim cycle between the masculine and the feminine. And we are now in the most transformational time on planet Earth where both of us, both sides, masculine and feminine, are now healing this, which is really exciting. We are restoring love and safety in ourselves. That means that no longer can we as the feminine be victims, because victims, by default, being a victim means that you have some fear vibration that you're going to get hurt, that you're going to get abused. So our job, our duty is to cut the cycle. When we cut the cycle, then the cycle is broken for our children. Okay, so real story here. I had been in an abusive relationship. Okay, because I'm here to break the cycle, I have to face the cycle. I have to face it first. Okay, this involved someone that was a partner that was, heavily addicted to drugs, heavily mentally and emotionally unstable, threatening acts of violence, not just once in a while, but every other day. In fact, over 800 times, and was directed to my child. And I was so confused. Like, I had done all this work on myself. Like, how did I attract this? Like, how did I attract this? Am I not this, like, powerful spiritual leadership coach? Like, am I not this, like, amazing woman, magical woman? But of course, there's more layers. There's more and more layers. So I had attracted this as an opportunity to break the cycle. And for the last 2 years, I took my children out of that situation. I left with literally nothing. I lost my house. I lost my money. I lost everything. And I walked away with a few clothes and 2 children in my arms. I didn't know where I was going to live. I was scared. I didn't know how I was going to make money. I didn't know how I was going to feed them. I didn't know how I was going to afford a house, right? When I was at home full time with a very traumatized child, another little baby, and myself that had PTSD. But the strength of a mother is like none other. There's something inside you that activates when you become a mother. This fierceness. You hear about the mama bear? There's this fierceness that she will do whatever it takes to make sure that her children are well. But you know what I had to do to make sure that my children were well? I had to make sure that I was well. And so I went on 11:11. Here it is, 11:11 a.m. here. I went on and I made it my business and my responsibility to transmute everything toxic within myself. All of my toxic views on men that attracted this abuse to begin with, all of the toxic views that I had about money, all of the ways that I felt that it was weak to be feminine, all the ways that I felt that being a mother was actually a downgrade in life. I had to wrestle with my ego so much to say, you know what? It doesn't matter if I'm on stages. It doesn't matter how many likes I'm getting. It doesn't matter how much money I'm making. The most important thing is that how can I be the best version of myself so that that abuse thing, that never ever happens again. And my children are going to see that mommy went from this incredible challenge, something that could have destroyed us for life, and transformed it into our greatest healing and now our greatest gifts. My daughter used to cry with nightmares all night because she was being told that she deserved to be beat very aggressively almost every day. She would cry and wake up all night long over 10 times. She would have over 10 tantrums a day. Her nervous system was destroyed. And over the last 2 years, what I did is I repaired my nervous system so that I felt safe in myself and love in myself. And guess what? My healing transformed her. She went from 10 temper tantrums a day, 10 nightmare wakings a night, to now maybe one or no temper tantrums a day and sleeping peacefully throughout the day. She now feels safe and secure to walk away, to go to school or a play date and say, bye, mom. Whereas before she would be screaming bloody murder because she didn't feel safe. But when I restored the love and safety within myself, I gave that gift to her and I cut the cycle. And now I have formed a new empowering version of what it means to be a mother. I have finally stopped trying to appease my ego to say, okay, I need to build this business. I need to be a boss babe. I need to go out there and slay it. Yes, that's great. And yes, I do still have a passion to share and spread the word, but it's not at the cost of, no longer at the cost of me being present with my children and completely surrendering to the magical and important moments that I have with my kids when they're young, in the most foundational phase of their life where they are creating those neural pathways in their brain, when they're able to feel in their body and their heart, is this world a safe world? Or am I in danger? Should I be in fear? Or should I look at mom and say, you know what? Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Why? Because mom said so. And that's going to teach me when I'm older that when I go through challenges, I can overcome them. And if not, I'm not just overcome them, but I can turn them into my greatest superpowers. So, mothers and mothers to be, surrendering into our feminine to receive safe love in ourselves. Surrendering into our feminine to claim and know how important it is to be a woman and a mother on the planet today. And for the aunties, if you want to support and alter the future of humanity, support a mom. Babysit her kids. Help her out. Give her a break. Because it is relentless. It is relentless. The best thing you can do is love yourself. It sounds so cliche, but it's true. It literally is true. I did this major heart healing. And before I had done it, my daughter, I would ask her, like, how many thumbs up do you love mommy? And she'd be like, 10 thumbs up, 10 million thumbs up, I love mommy. And then I said, how many thumbs up do you love yourself? And she would say, negative 100. And it was heartbreaking for me. So I went back and I did more work on myself. And after I had done this huge, major heart healing in myself, out of nowhere, literally the next day, I saw my daughter and she said, guess what, mom? I love myself 100 million trillion thumbs up. And she even made a poster. And that to me is priceless, truly priceless. So I'm going to show you the exact technique that I used to alter my entire vibration and physically alter my DNA. Because your DNA carries this generational information. And this generational information is either primed for love and safety or trauma and fear. Okay? And when we have this fear vibration within ourselves, we are going to, by law of attraction, keep attracting such situations, partners, mirrors in our life that reflect that fear vibration or that trauma vibration until we do something about it. So we get to take full responsibility of what we were gifted in this body, in this lifetime inner genetics. And then we get to take full responsibility to be empowered to do something about it, to alter it, so that my DNA, so did you know, I actually studied biochemistry, my DNA can change. You can literally change your DNA with meditation, with the thoughts that you think, because the thoughts you think carry energy, carry vibration. And in quantum physics, when you think something, just like a cell phone tower, it's emitting frequencies, it's emitting waves. It literally alters physical matter in the universe. When you take a metal plate, a metal sheet, and you pour some sand on it, you take a tuning fork, ding, that sound vibration moves the sand into a pattern. Sound moves matter physically. So what you think turns into something that you say. What you say is sound, and it literally moves matter in the universe. So are you telling yourself that you are a valuable person, that you love yourself, that you're safe? Let's work our way up. So what I did is I literally changed my DNA using a technique called Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT Tapping. And if you go to my Instagram, you can find a link in my bio, and it takes you to a free tutorial to literally alter your DNA. And I'm going to do a round of EFT tapping now. Okay, your epigenetics, your genetic expression. It's like a light switch. When you turn off the fear vibration and you turn on the wisdom vibration, you now are in a different state. And I'll tell you what, I actually did cure cancer from doing this technique alongside meditation and healthy, clean eating. Okay, I detoxed my womb from cancer, from all the trauma that women carry. Amen. Okay, so here it is. So what you can do is just follow me. You can mirror this, and we're going to just deal with what most women have inside their bodies. Okay, we'll specifically focus on motherhood. And I love that Shannon is so here for this talk. Thank you, Shannon, and Paula and Denise. Oh my God, like, how grateful am I? Okay, so we're going to start tapping on the side of your hand. And basically, these are acupressure points, right? You do acupuncture, and when you put the needle in, you can feel a little bit of pain there. It releases tension because all this trauma manifests in your tissue, in your body. And this is a really easy, it's like the biggest mom hack, because when do moms have time to do, like, a 10-day like meditation retreat or like 5 days of ayahuasca? Like, no, we need like that 10 minute. It's not a quick fix, it's not band-aids. We just need to get it done, okay? Because we got lunches to pack, we got bums to wipe, we've got children to love. So here we go. So tapping on the side of your hand. Any wounding that I have within myself with the feminine, I want to clear this now. Any fear or trauma that I have that has me resist my natural superpowers to be a woman that has the capacity to create life itself, I want to clear this now. Tapping on the other side of your hand. This is just on the side of your hand here. I want to clear all fears I have around motherhood, all fears I have around stepping truly into my divine matriarch feminine power. Any fears I have around being abused, any fears I have around feeling diminished or not good enough, any fears that I have or any resistance I have to blocking love in my life. Okay, so this is the side of the middle finger, on the other side and the middle finger. Okay, sunlight's kind of, there we go. And on the temples and the collarbone here in the chest. Okay, now any other fears that you have around truly being in your feminine power, the matriarchy that we have within us. Okay, bringing it up to release it now. Because my womb is magic. Now we're going to start with positive affirmations. I have the ability to create life. I am a portal from the unseen to the seen. And as a woman, whether I birth babies or I birth businesses, I have the capability to create anything in my womb and birth it out to the universe. And because my role, tapping on the side here, as a woman, as a matriarch, is to restore love and safety on the planet. This is on the pinky. I first of all restore love and safety within myself. I allow my body to feel safe. I allow my womb to feel safe. It is safe for me to express with my voice. It is safe for me to share my gifts on the planet. And this is tapping between the squishy part between your pinky and your ring finger. Now keep tapping. We're going to rewire some neural pathways. Keep your head straight. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Look down to the right. Look down to the left. Circle your eyes up and around one way. Circle your eyes in a circle up and around the other way. Hum in different tones. This changes, breaks up your neural pathways. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again. Sounds funny, but we are actually altering our neural pathways right now, breaking up these energetic patterns and habits, okay? Now, last round here. The matriarchy is being restored through me. I am the divine feminine expression of power, love, and safety. I deeply and completely love myself more and more every day because the love that I create in myself and the safety that I feel inherently is what transforms and alters all future generations. Because as a woman or as a mother, I am the inception of all of humanity. It is birthed through me. Therefore, I am the space of unconditional love, firstly for myself. And nothing or nobody, no circumstance can thwart me from feeling safe and secure because I am always supported by the universe and to the unlimited well-being of source consciousness. Because I am love and I love myself in body, mind, and spirit. And take a deep breath in. Relax. Just feel in your body. Can you intuitively sense a message? Just listen. See, feel, or know what that message is. I'd love to hear if you felt a shift, put it in the comments. If you want to access this tapping sequence, you can apply it to almost anything. Identify the beliefs that you no longer want, and identify the beliefs that you want to instill in you, and do the tapping sequence. It literally will change your DNA so that your vibration from the root is altered. And you do this layer by layer by layer. I had done this with love, and I went from attracting extremely volatile, abusive relationships to then attracting one of the most amazing love stories of my life. And even though we weren't meant to be together forever, it showed me what I deserved, but I deserved it because I did the work. This is how we cut generational trauma and we alter the future of humanity. So whether you're a mother now or you want to be a mother in the future, this is the foundational work that we need to be doing to reclaim the importance, the honor, and the power of the matriarchy. And again, if you are a woman that just simply wants to be an auntie to a mother, you have the honor and power and ability to gift that mother being her village, being her support system. And together we get to thrive. We get to be in our magic. We get to be in our superpowers. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Stephanie Jala. You can find me on Instagram. I'm going to put all the links in the description here. In my Instagram bio, you can find 2 free resources. One is a tutorial on EFT tapping, really powerful. 2 is a webinar, a free webinar on feeling safe as a woman, really, really powerful. Thank you so much for being here.